fifths. Okay, and we can leave it here. We don't have to simplify any further. This is what I wanted you to get. Right, top minus bottom. Anytime, and you will see this on the practice, if there's not something there, you need to put a 1 there, and then further turn it into whatever divided by itself that you need, whatever has the correct denominator that you need. Okay, number 3, parentheses f to the 1/2 times g to the 2/3, all of that inside the parentheses squared. Which property are we going to use? C. All right, C. Yeah, we're kind of going in order. Okay, it's pretty obvious. C. But it's when there's exponents inside the parentheses and an exponent outside the parentheses, that's power of a power. Okay, so what we do is we multiply this times all the exponents inside. So we have f times 1/2 times 2 and g to the 2/3 times 2. And what we just saw was, right, remember when you're multiplying fractions, you do top times top and bottom times bottom. Okay, but 2 doesn't have a number on the bottom, doesn't have a number in the denominator. Right, what is it going to be? 1, right? If you need a fraction and you don't have one, put it over 1. Okay, so then here, f, I'm just going to go this way. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And g, 2 times 2 is 4. And 3 times 1 is 3. I'm just moving it along. I'm using equal signs, but also arrows will work to show you that it's like I'm changing it from this to this. Keep going. Is there something else that we can do to this to simplify it even further?
Make it a 1.
2 over 2. Make it a 1. Yes. Okay. Make it a 1. Okay. So we can have f to the 1 or not even put it, but I'll just leave it there so you know what happened. And g to the 4/3. And that would be our simplified answer. How are we doing so far? Good. Any questions? Anything that you're like, how did we get that? Okay, I'm going to keep going. Like I said, this note is not going to be super long. Okay, we've got j squared k to the negative 4. Which rule do you think we're going to use for this one? Which one does it look like?
C. A.
All right, look at this problem. What do you see?
A. Oh.
I heard. It's a negative exponent. It doesn't look like A because J and K are two different ones. Okay? To be A, the first one, it has to have the same base. Okay? D, I know we went A, B, C, but we skipped D because we did that last class. Okay? It's got a negative exponent, so that's E. All right, and when there's a negative exponent, only the thing that has the negative exponent moves. Okay, so the J, it has a positive exponent, so J can stay on top. Okay, J squared. The K has a negative exponent, so it can go on the bottom. And our answer will be J squared over K to the 4th power. All right, no proper exponent answer will have a negative exponent. Okay, this is the proper way to write it. It means the same thing, but again, this is the right form. Okay, I am going to flip on to the next page because I'm going to put this other little paper at the top of the next page because the rest after this are going to go with this. Okay, you don't have to, but it will. We are going to 10, so mine is going to fit all on the next page. Okay, so I'm just telling you what to do. Again, we're going to glue it and tape it in at the end of class or at the end of the note. last two are properties of radicals. So at least leave some space for this, okay? If you're going to skip enough space so you can put this little skinny rectangle in there. These are radicals, right? They don't have the exponent that's a fraction. That's a rational exponent. These are radicals. And both of these are pretty straightforward, okay? It's kind of, I think, the thing that you would want to do. The rule is what you would want to do anyway. Product property is multiplying. If you have two things you're trying to multiply together, they both have the same n. They're both the same root, like a to the nth power. I'm sorry, nth root of a and times the nth root of b. You can multiply those together and put them all under one root. Okay, a times b, all under the nth root. You can combine. Quotient property, same thing. You're dividing two things, both have the same nth root, then you can divide those and put them all under one root. Okay? So we're going to see that in practice. These are, to me, a little bit easier problems. They're pretty straightforward. And I'm going to call these, we went A, B, C, D, E. I'm going to call this F and G. F and G. Okay, so number 5. The 6th root of 25 times the 6th root of 625. Okay, which property do you think we're going to use? F, products, times. Okay, even without knowing what they are, you know that it's times. So that means that under one root, we're going to multiply 25 times 625. Okay, so it's going to be 25 times 625.